Timeless lessons for modern relationships. Trust, love, and patience from biblical stories. In today's fast-paced world, relationships often face challenges that test their foundations. By looking to biblical stories, modern couples can find timeless principles to strengthen their bonds. These narratives emphasize trust, communication, patience, forgiveness, and unconditional love, qualities that remain as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago. We explore key lessons from these stories and practical ways to apply them in our daily lives and relationships. Open communication is very crucial in relationships. Learning from Adam and Eve, the first man and woman in the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve's story underscores the importance of honest communication. Their failure to discuss critical decisions, such as the forbidden fruit, led to devastating consequences. A lesson from Adam and Eve for modern couples teaches the value of addressing issues openly to avoid misunderstandings and build a stronger bond. A practical application for couples is to speak truthfully and lovingly, as the Bible commands us. Therefore, each of you must put off falsehood and speak truthfully to your neighbor, for we are all members of one body. Ephesians 4:25. A soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Proverbs 15:1. Faith and patience. Examples. Life of Abraham and Sarah's journey during their trial period of waiting for the promised child. Abraham and Sarah waited decades for God's promise of a child. Despite doubts and challenges, their faith in God's timing teaches us the importance of patience in relationships. Impatience can lead to hasty decisions with long-term consequences, as seen when Sarah involved Hagar in her family, the relationship that was suggested to her husband Abraham, and Hagar by Sarah later brought pain and disrespect. Practical application. In time of waiting and expecting answers to prayers is to trust in God's timing and support each other through delays. These verses of the Bible remind us to depend upon God. Be completely humble and gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love. Ephesians 4:2. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in Him, and He will act. Psalm 37:5. Another lesson from the Bible to learn from. Consequences of choices. A story of David and Bathsheba in the Bible. David, knowing that Bathsheba was married, sent for her and slept with her. Bathsheba later sends word to David that she was pregnant. David's poor decisions with Bathsheba led to pain, but his repentance shows the power of seeking forgiveness. This story reminds couples to take responsibility for their mistakes and work toward reconciliation. Practical application: when one partner made a mistake or committed sin, is to own your actions and seek forgiveness. The Bible encourages us to love and forgive one another. Above all, keep loving one another earnestly, since love covers a multitude of sins. 1 Peter 4:8. Whoever walks in integrity walks securely. Proverbs 10:9. Trust is very important for a solid relationship to be built, and stay strong in times of adversity. Trust in adversity. Mary and Joseph's example. Mary and Joseph demonstrated unwavering trust in each other during extraordinary circumstances, such as Mary's divine pregnancy. Their story encourages couples to rely on mutual trust during life's uncertainties. A practical application during time of adversity in a relationship is for partners to build trust through reliability and shared faith. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. Proverbs 3:5-6. The heart of her husband trusts in her. Proverbs 31:11. Unconditional love. Hosea and Gomer. Hosea's steadfast love for Gomer mirrors God's grace toward humanity. This teaches couples the importance of forgiveness, grace, and enduring love. even during difficult times. Practical application is partners to love as Christ loved the church. Love selflessly and offer grace. Husbands, love your wives, just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. Ephesians 5:25. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves. Philippians 2:3. Practical steps for modern couples. Here are actionable ways to incorporate these lessons into your relationship. Communicate openly. Address issues honestly to avoid misunderstandings. Be patient. Trust each other's growth process without rushing outcomes. Take responsibility. Acknowledge mistakes and seek reconciliation. Build trust. Follow through on promises and remain reliable. Love unconditionally. Prioritize grace over judgment. Biblical principles for better relationships. In addition to these stories, biblical teachings offer further guidance. Look back. Address past hurts humbly while celebrating. By incorporating these timeless principles into relationships, modern couples can strengthen their bonds and navigate the challenges of contemporary life with wisdom and grace. Remember to address past hurts humbly while celebrating the growth and love you share, always striving to embody selfless love in biblical teachings.